Okay, I think we're live now. Believe we are. Believe we are. So, with that said, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, my first Q&A. Well, first official Q&A, I should say. So everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new here. I am Louis Hanzo, voice of Raditz, Yamcha, Mr. Popo, Alucard, and a few others soon to come to the channel. I'm not really used to streaming from my computer, so bear with me. Now, with that said, we got a bunch of questions. So, shall we get right to it? Also, I have the chat up on my phone so I can keep up with you guys a little bit easier. So, unique name there. Well, this name is a name I've used for many, many years. Oh, you're talking to Shiny Gulpin. And Shiny Gulpin, I'm going to have to get a Master Ball, man. I'm sorry. You're a Shiny. In the quote TFS Abridged Nappa, Vegeta, it's a Pokemon. I'ma catch it. Hello, Chloe. So, let's get right on with this Q&A, starting with Will Anderson, the Ox's question. Who is my favorite person's I voice, and will I ever do, I'm assuming this is a duel, between Raditz and Yamcha? Well, as for favorite person's I voice, that's a bit of a tough one here. So, of all these characters I have voiced on this channel, it's a tough call because with Raditz, I have practiced the voice for a while, and that's where I'm at right now. I mean, with him, his voice is almost no different from my voice and whatnot, so apparently I'm bad, according to Lucas here. And I am doing quite well, Chloe. Thank you for asking. So, as I was saying, as for my voice, it's no different to me than going from my normal to his voice. For example, I can be talking to you like this, and then suddenly I am talking to you as your favorite Saiyan Raditz. And then back to my normal voice. Yamcha is a close second because his isn't too different from my voice. Hey guys, it's Yamcha, your favorite Scarface bandit, and I'm going to teach you all how to do the Wolf Fang Fist. Oh, get out of here, Yamcha. They're not here for you. They're here for me. Both of you need to respect the packing order, you maggot. I don't care, as long as you don't tell Integra that I'm here. And also to Matthias, hi. So, I'd just like to say, I'm not... Can I do Luigi voice? I've never tried. Let me see here. It's been a long time since I've actually listened to Luigi's proper voice. Mario! Mamma mia! Wah! Yeah, that's my first attempt at doing his voice. I've not really, practiced Luigi's voice like I have Raditz. I mean, Yamcha just comes naturally, but Raditz has been something I've practiced for many years. Well, not many years, honestly, but it's just second nature to me now. But as for a duel between Raditz and Yamcha, though, I don't know. Let's ask the two. Raditz, Yamcha, do you guys want to like throw down a duel sometime? Well, it'd be not much of a duel, honestly, Louis. Because I would just hit him with a double sundae and be done with him. Is that a fight you're trying to pick with me, Saiyan? It's not a fight. It's a slaughter. Well, I'm glad that you are having fun with your new kitten. So, guys, what's the verdict? Would you guys actually enjoy having yourselves a duel? Would you guys like to see these two have a duel? Thank you for the Luigi voice compliment. But I ask all of you, would you like to see these guys duel in some way or form? because these guys seem to be chomping at the bit for it. So, I don't know. Maybe we make them play Would You Rather again. Maybe actually, I don't know. It's a tough call on how we're going to have them duel, but if you guys want to see them duel, we'll figure something out for you guys. So, we're going to move on to the next question, and it's actually by Chloe Coates. Who is my favorite character to do on the channel? Well, like I said in the previous question there, it's definitely Raditz and Yamcha. Mr. Popo and Alucard there, well, I'm not bad with them, but I'm definitely better with the other two. I mean, for Mr. Popo's voice, I have to really pitch my voice up. Begging all the maggots, don't worry about the saying or the Scarface bandit over there, or hell, even that damn vampire. You just came here for Popo. Admit it. Oh, whatever. I'm away from Mechagodzilla, and that's all that matters. Let's see here. Do I watch Ren and Snippy? I actually watched it when I was a little kid. I am quite a bit old. Well, old by my standard anyway. But, yeah, I've watched Ren and Stimpy. I actually watched it back when it was on Nickelodeon, just to give you an idea how old that is. So, I guess we're going to move on to Riley Thorne's questions. And she's actually got me quite a few questions here. Going to scroll down just a smidge. Okay, question one for me personally. Who is my favorite kaiju? What would be my favorite kaiju? Shiny Gulpin's got 50 bucks on Rats. Hey, Rats, you hear that? There's 50 bucks on you winning. Damn right there is! All my favorite Saiyan warriors, my faithful squad of warriors, know who will truly win, Yamcha. Ha! I wouldn't be so cocky. I can just call your brother to help me. Oh, please. All I have to do is tell that brother of mine I know a technique he doesn't. And he'll be putty. Well, hello, Riley Thorne. I'm actually answering your questions right now as we speak. So, to answer the question, who is my favorite kaiju? You know, I grew up with the Godzilla monster movies, and I love giant monsters. So, I'm just going to have to say Mothra. Why Mothra? Well, because Mothra, in my mind, is just so much enjoyable. Well, thank you, Chloe. But anyways, as for Mothra, it amuses me whenever, you see someone walking under a street lamp and you see a moth just come flying by, and it's just kind of like, wow, people freak out just over a moth? What would happen if we get a giant moth? Oh wait, we don't have to wonder because we have Mothra. And here he comes just rocking up to the party, summoned by these two literal tiny girls. And he just shows up in Rex's face. Yeah, he doesn't have some giant death laser like Godzilla. Maybe he's not a dragon like Ghidorah. Or even a giant bird like Rodan, but, Okay, so, okay, thank you there, Riley. Invader Zim, not really. I saw 1 or 2 episodes back in the day. I added it to a list of things I wanted to watch, but I never got around to it. Is it any good? Because if it's any good, I might go watch it after this stream. But that's my favorite kaiju. Let's see. Raditz, what is your favorite kaiju? Well, you want to know your favorite Saiyan's giant monster of choice? I swear, Raditz, if you say freaking Ozaru, I am going to leave you in the hands of Popo. Hi! Actually, I was going to say Godzilla. Really? Why Godzilla, Raditz? Well, he's the king of the damn monsters. He shows up, he destroys people's faces, and then he leaves. Just like a Saiyan. So, I guess that sums that one up nicely. So, actually, let's extend the rest of these to the other characters here. Yamcha, what about you? Who's your favorite kaiju? Ha, me? Well, I like Rodan. Rodan. Really, Rodan. Why? What's wrong with that? I gotta ask, Raditz, why? Well, it's because he's a giant death laser bird. He just shows in, swoops in, and boom. Ah, and Mothra is a she. I stand corrected, and I apologize for the misconception. It has been many years since I have watched Mothra. Can I do Squidward's voice? I don't know if I can. I will try it after I finish answering the question. So Yamcha's whole reason is Rodan's just a laser death bird. I guess I could see that. Raditz, well, I guess it suffices. Popo, well, I guess it'll do. My personal favorite kaiju. Okay. Is... okay. King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah. Really? Yeah. Okay, I gotta ask. Popo, why King Ghidorah? Well, he's a triple-headed dragon, which means triple-headed death. Oh, to each their own. To each their own. Alucard, what about you? Well, if I had to pick, I'd pick Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla. Okay, why? Why Mechagodzilla? Well, after I lost the Blackbird, I was wanting a new toy, but Integra told me no. So I figured I'll be stealing me a giant mecha robot dinosaur. Okay, why are you gonna steal it? Because I want a new toy. I might be doing it soon, or I might be doing it right now. Hey, Alucard, where are you going? Alucard! Alucard has left the building, people. You know what? Let's move on to question 3. But first, answer a couple questions here in the chat. Can I do Squidward's voice? I've seen SpongeBob SquarePants just a few times in my life, so I'm not sure if I could do a voice, but I will try for you. Mr. Krabs, I'm getting tired of listening to SpongeBob. SpongeBob, leave my clarinet alone! Ah, why me? That's my best attempt at him. I don't know his voice, so I can't really try. When is my next reaction video coming out? That's a good question. I actually intend to drop my next reaction video tomorrow. What it will be reacting to? We'll see. Might be something that's been asked in this questionnaire up here on my screen. Might be something I've been keeping close to my vest. We'll see. What do I think of the new Broly movie? I'm glad you asked. Because I will actually be dropping a reaction video in regards to that on Sunday. Because I've been avoiding it, but one of my friends just kind of like, hey, new Broly movie. Is like, yeah, what about it? Well, I'm only going to call him by nickname, Lestrago. He asked, you going to see it? I'm like, well, of course I'm going to see it. I'm a Dragonball fan. Why wouldn't I go see it? It's like, well, they're rebooting him. So, maybe that means Toriyama's getting involved more with this. Maybe make him canon. Who knows? So, I will be reacting to the trailer for the Broly movie. Maybe both of them, back to back. We'll see. But as for Saturday's reaction video, we'll see what I drop on there. Question number 3. What inspired me to make a YouTube channel? This one's a bit of a story, so bear with me here. A long while back, I was playing a game called Dying Light alongside fellow channels Hellfire Castle and Mancer Gaming, back then just known as Solar Mancer. And he asked me why didn't I do a channel because I seem to enjoy talking on his. Well, it just didn't click to me that, I could. So I started looking and, yeah, sure, I'll start just being a streaming gamer kind of guy. Well, after a while, it just didn't feel right. Like, there's something more I could do with a channel. And I started looking at characters, and this was while I had Team 4 Star's Dragonball Z Abridged playing in the background, and for fun, I was imitating the characters. I can't really do a Goku worth anything. I mean, the little bits where you do hear Goku in my videos, I just try to do it fast so I don't have to really work on his voice too much. And honestly, if I can get my hands on Spinch again, he moved and he's been kind of busy lately, so I thought about asking him to take up the role of Goku on the channel. Which means you'd probably be seeing some Goku videos. It's Kakarot! Raditz, shut up. Everyone knows him as Goku. Yeah, Raditz, you'll get put in your place again. And hello, Alex. And Matthias, I could try a Waluigi voice very shortly, but I'll finish answering question 3. I started looking at character channels, and honestly, I aspire to be, not in the sense of popular, but at least known as decently maybe as, Divine Malzar, who does Lord Frieza's voice, and honestly, I enjoy his work. Prince Vegeta, who in my mind is like one of the top guys out there. And, other people like Devil Artemis. And, of course, Bulma Bunny and a few others out there. But, I just started thinking, well, I could do a few voices, and of my voices, my favorite characters are Piccolo, Big Green, but I can't really do his voice too well. I mean, if you ask, I will try to do a voice of him. And Raditz, because I always thought, he was such a wasted character. I mean, they could have brought him back or something, turned him into a good guy. Maybe even turn him into a background character, if anything. But, it just seemed like a waste of a character. Then I came across Moscow X's What If Raditz Turned Good, and I was just like, thank you, Moscow. You have seen what I've seen, and you made it great. So, it's a big mix of different sources, but one part friend pushing me to do gaming channel, one part desire to do a character channel out of the fact I can imitate characters fairly decently, and one part just love for the character. I think that's a pretty decent answer there. So, yeah. And as for Waluigi, and thank you for the compliment there. Also, Alex, high five. Can I do Waluigi's voice? Waluigi, number 1! Actually, I think that was closer to Wario than Waluigi, but I don't really know Waluigi's voice all that well, honestly. I'm more of a Legend of Zelda guy than a Mario guy, to be honest. But, that said, we'll move on to question number 4. How excited am I for the legendary Godzilla movie coming out, me personally? Well, my hype is, to quote Vegeta, over 9,000! Sorry for yelling, but I had to get that feeling out there. But yeah, I am really hyped. I plan to go see it as soon as it comes out. Gotta put a little money on the side for that, but after I see it, I think I'll actually review it for you guys. would you like to see me review this Godzilla movie when it comes out? Like, I will, like, post up a big thing saying spoilers and whatnot, so, that's totally up to you, and I might even do a non-spoilery version just for the sake of it. But with that being said, we can go ahead and move on to the next question if you guys don't have any more questions in the live chat. Also, yeah, that's kind of neat about your kitten, Chloe. Birthday right before yours. Pretty neat. So, with that said, we'll move on to question 5. When are you going to react to Dragonball R&R Part 2? All caps. Question is for me and Raditz. Raditz?
Well, don't look at me, Lewis. You're the one who puts this all together. I'm just here to be badass.
Really? Got enough ego there?
Well, it's not as big as Mr. Satan's.
True enough. You could literally build a freaking city on his ego.
Well, it's pretty true, honestly. I mean, honestly, think about this. He hails himself as the hero, but he's nowhere even strong as Krillin. Hell, Yamcha here could kick his ass.
Yeah, I could kick... Hey, what? What are you trying to imply, Raditz? You trying to say I'm weak?
No, I'm trying to say that Moscow X's take on what would happen in my life as a daughter would be able to beat your ass.
That's not fair, you're saying.
Yes, I am saying that I could kick your ass.
Well, just to get to the answer, because those two will keep going back and forth all day like cats and dogs. I plan to drop the video for that soon. I'll probably go and do the full video since part 1 and 2 are combined into one video on Moscow's channel. And yeah, that's basically straight to the point on that one. So, question number 5 was answered. So we move on to question 6. What are you going to react to if there's not much or no more interesting Dragon Ball parodies or fan-made animations? That is a very good question. Huh? Oh, you're back, Alucard.
Yes, don't ask where I was. And don't look outside.
Don't look outside. Where the hell did you get that? Why do you have Mechagodzilla?
Well, I said I wanted a new toy. And I got one. Don't tell Integra.
I'm a teller.
Though you do it.
And what will happen if I do tell her?
Well, I won't be able to keep it.
That's it? No threat?
Well, why would I threaten you? You allowed me to be on the channel.
Fair point, I guess. In any case, so, gentlemen, I use that term very, very lightly here. What do you four suggest I react to if I run out of parodies or fan animations?
Well, why not do more video trailer reacts like that Godzilla one I reacted to?
Yamcha? Well, why not game reacts? Like react to some video games.
Screw that, let's play more video games.
Alucard?
Oh yes. Whatever those three said, I'm too busy ordering polish.
Polish? You realize how much polish it's going to take to polish a giant mecha dinosaur, right?
I don't care, it's going on Integra's bill.
Truly, a man with no fear. So, those are some possible routes I could take. Question 7 actually ties in a bit with question 6 here. Are you ever going to do gaming with a certain game? I've had a few games on the channel. I'm planning to return to my Sonic series. Sonic the Hedgehog series for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I was playing through the Hero Story mode as Raditz, and I plan to play through the... review it. Okay, I will review it after I watch it, and yes, I watched Johnny Bravo.
Huh, ha, huh. Man, I'm pretty.
Johnny Bravo was great. It was greatness. As for gaming, yes, I plan to return to doing more gaming stuff. My favorite video I've done on here. Now that one is a tough question, like insanely tough for me. But you know, it's kind of a tough call. The Deadpool musical was one of my favorites. One of my uppermost favorite videos. Other than that one, Say It Ball Z was definitely a high-end favorite for me. And, I think other than that one, the Mario vs. Sonic animation parody has to be, without a doubt, one of my favorite ones. That and Vegeta is vegan. Because, you know, it was just quite hilarious. But anyway, like I said, I will return to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Rats will continue playing through the story mode for the hero side. And Alucard, do you want to resume the villain side? Or do you want to just pass it off to somebody else? And for heaven's sake, stop trying to order more machine polish.
Well, I have to polish my giant robot.
Actually, since Alucard seems to be preoccupied, what about you guys? Who do you think should play the villain side in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle should I return to it? And should I return to it? You know, let me know. And I could do Let's Plays of certain games, and I could have Raditz or myself do them. Well, I gotta say, other than that, I did pick up a game last night, and created characters do get their own story mode in it. And that is Soul Calibur 6. Provided Bandai Namco doesn't do to me what they did to me with the JoJo videos, I plan to play through the story mode as one of the characters you see here on screen. And let's see here. Am I more of a cat or a dog person? I have to say I'm more of a cat person. I have myself a giant ball of fluff I call a cat, although he seems to be jet black attitude if you ask me. Do I watch Sonic X? I've seen a few episodes. I've seen like the first 2 or 3 and then whatever I caught when I channel surfed. I really don't know much about it. I mean, I grew up with the old Sonic Adventure, well, I guess not really Sonic Adventure, but the old Sonic cartoon where the theme was the fastest thing alive. So, you know, that's just me. But, you know, I'll wait for a response on this. So I'm going to ask all of you, aside from Soul Calibur 6 and the possibility of one of these 4 here being the created character I run through the game with, what games do you want to see me play? I mean, at the end of the day, I do all this for you, my faithful subscribers, and those who will eventually join the channel. What do you want to see me play? You want to see me return to Sonic Adventure? Do you want to see me play some scary game like Slender? I don't really know much about Slender other than Slender Man is some sort of internet thing. I don't know, hold on. Alucard, you're a freaky vampire bugaboo. Do you know anything about Slender Man?
Oh, yes, him. He owes me $50.
He owes you $50.
Yes.
You know what? There's a story behind that, isn't there?
Oh, yes, there is.
Care to share it?
Oh, fuck no.
No? Okay, then. Moving right along, then. Mr. Popo, you're freaky as hell. Do you know Slender Man?
Yes, he's my bitch.
Well, oh, okay then. You're not everyone. Apparently, Slenderman is Mr. Popo's bitch. Moving on. So, we got one more question from Riley here. Let's see if I got to scroll up enough here. Yeah. Question 8. Am I going to do any other Hydra related videos like fan animated battles? Yes, I intend to. There is something I plan to react to, but I'm not going to reveal it just yet because, well, it wouldn't be a surprise. I mean, Raditz, do you want to reveal what it is?
No! I want my Saiyan warriors to be just as surprised as any other person.
Okay, Yamcha?
I'd rather not. I mean, it's bad to spoil things.
Okay, Popo?
I'm too busy looking fabulous.
Alucard?
Let's see, what's Integra's credit card information?
Oh, right, Alucard?
Oh, yeah, whatever they all said.
Okay, then. So, once more, I'm going to put this to you guys. What game do you want to see me play? What videos do you want to see me react to? Do you want to see something more in the line of animated parodies? Do you want to see me react to more trailers? All up to you. Now, with that said, pizza or burgers? Of the two, burgers. Long story short on that one, someone gave me pineapple pizza. Never again. It ruined it for me. And yes, I despise pineapple. Not allergic to it or anything, just don't like the taste. So, with that said, is there anything else you would like to ask me? I mean, I have more than enough time to sit here and respond to your questions. Okay, who would win in your opinion, Godzilla or King Kong? Well, there's actually a funny story about that one, Riley. Back in the day when Godzilla vs. King Kong aired, the ending of the movie is different depending on whether or not you were in Japan or America. In America, King Kong wins. I think something about his heart gets restarted by a bolt of lightning or something. In Japan, Godzilla defeats King Kong by, I think, blasting him with his atomic fire breath. But in my general opinion, I gotta go Godzilla. Let's ask the panel here. Raditz?
Godzilla!
Yamcha? I gotta say Godzilla. Popo?
Definitely Godzilla, you might.
Alucard?
Oh, I'd have to say Godzilla as well. No offense to King Kong, but punching only gets you so far. And the opposable thumbs are nice, but at the end of the day, you just gotta blow someone away.
No. Well, there we go. Alright. So, we got any more questions? I mean, I'm more than willing to sit here and wait for a few minutes if you guys have any questions you want to ask. Raditz Let's Plays would be interesting. Well, I was actually having Raditz play through Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, as I've said a few times. Episode 2 of that will pop up sometime either during this weekend or during this coming week. And I'm going to actually turn to some comments that were deleted, despite my rules that, you had to leave your comment for me to react to it and respond. Saul Oswald Sticks, you deleted your comments, but I will go ahead and react to your questions. So, this one's for Raditz. Do you ever go out hunting and do you bring your brother with you?
Well, of course I go hunting. I'm a Saiyan. I'm not content to go to some store and get my food. I want to go out and get it with my own hands.
Question, do you use a gun?
Of course not. I don't use your pathetic human weapons. I can blow up a mountain with little effort.
So, how do you even get food? Do you just, like, give it a light key blast, or...
Well, it's simple. I fire a single beam from my finger and take him out.
So, like Frieza.
No, not like Frieza. It's cooler because it's me.
Okay, whatever you say. Do you take Kakarot, your brother, Goku, with you?
No.
Why not, Raditz?
Really, you have to ask me that question, you damn little genie. You've known him longer than I have.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Okay. So... what consoles do I have? Well, obviously I'm using the PC platform right now. I have the PS4. I used to have my hands on an Xbox 360, but that went the way of the dodo after many years of use, so that's out the window. I have several handheld consoles, including a DS, 3DS to be exact, and a PS Vita. Used to have a PSP, but it now sits in my drawer as it is broken beyond repair. Which is a pity, because now all those saved game data is just kind of sitting there useless.